What's up, everybody? Today I'm bringing you a real short video on the update that Raven just launched for Warzone today. It's kind of big. It's possibly meta shifting. We'll have to see. But the C58 and the FARA both got their recoil increased slightly, as you can see right here. We all saw this was probably coming. After the MG82 nerf, everybody jumped on the FARA. People recently been jumping on the C58. And the main reason is the C58 hits like a truck, and the FARA 83 has a fast fire rate, and then neither of them have like any recoil. So they're both been extremely deadly because they just don't move. You can hit most of your shots, and you can just absolutely melt people. We'll see how much this recoil increase changes things. If it's more than slightly, or even if it's not, like, watch out for like the Krig to take over, which has like no recoil either. And watch for the XM4 to take over, which doesn't have a whole lot of recoil either. These might still be completely in the main meta, and the XM4 might jump up a little bit because it has slightly more recoil than these two did. And the Krig, I know people are very on the Krig. I like the Krig, and it has like no recoil either. So look out for the Krig and the XM4 to rise, and maybe the C58 and the FARA to fall a little bit. We'll have to see once I actually get to use these in game. Nail gun. Submachine gun's nail gun. Maximum damage range decreased by 39%. This is good. I mean, it's a nail gun. It shouldn't have range better than other SMGs. And this is what I said that they should probably do anyways. They were afraid of nerfing it and making it not viable anymore. And I said before, the thing that they should decrease is the range, because the drop-off was like 16 meters, I think, and the LC-10 is like 18. And it kills faster than the Cold War MP5, which has a drop-off of like 9 or 10 meters. So I figured this is the way they were going to go, and it's what they did. And they said the nail gun is and was meant to be a lethal, highly mobile, short-range dominator. However, its maximum damage range far exceeded the lethal range of shotguns, which it is intended to contest. The nails gun's generous range and mobility allowed it to consistently dispatch foes at the same speed or faster than shotguns at almost twice their effective range. While the nail gun's pick rate has remained relatively low, we believe it would be much higher were it more easily accessible. And then they changed up some attachments too. They changed the barrels for the Ranger barrel, except for on the Cold War AK-47 and the XM4. The recoil control changed from 15 to 10%. I'm not using that barrel, so I'm not too concerned about it. The takedown barrel, except on AK-47 and XM4, horizontal recoil decreased from 15 to 10%. This could be kind of big. This is the barrel that typically gets used. I wonder if this will affect the Spetsnaz RPK barrel on the FARA, but I'm sure it will. But the Cold War guns don't have crazy recoil for the most part, so we'll see how much this matters. Reinforced heavy. Oh, okay, so we will get to those barrels. Oh, sorry, not the takedown, the task force, which is right here. The reinforced heavy, match grade, and VDV reinforced for assault rifles and light machine guns. The vertical recoil and the horizontal recoil control were down from 7.5 to 5%. And then, okay, this is the barrels I meant. The task force for the Spetsnaz RPK and the CMV mil spec, so the Krig's the CMV mil spec. Vertical and horizontal recoil control decreased from 15 to 10%. I don't think it'll matter. Like I said, they don't have huge recoil. Raven said, we are satisfied with the overall direction of adding recoil control to Cold War barrels. However, we would like the effectiveness of a weapon to grow with the wielder as they improve. We felt with the magnitude by which recoil was being reduced, there was hardly any room left to master the control of these weapons. We want weapons to reward you for learning their reload timings, recoil patterns, and bullets to kill. Your proficiency with a weapon should be a journey that is worked toward with an equivalent payoff. When we make weapons too effective and too easy to control, there is no journey of mastery, and we can become disinterested with these weapons much quicker, which we feel can be a disservice. Even after these changes, we understand there may still be incredibly effective and easy to control weapons when enough recoil control is applied through attachments. We will continue to target these weapons as they arise to ensure they strike a satisfactory balance between upside and downside. So it looks like they're trying to increase the skill gap more, which is good, and to balance the overall weapon metas, which is good. They are acknowledging that the Cold War weapons already don't have a whole lot of recoil, and when you throw in the field agent grip, the agency or GRU suppressor or RAP suppressor, even though snipers are not worried about recoil, and then when you throw on the task force, the Spetsnaz RPK, and the mil spec barrel, that you are pretty much eliminating recoil, and even then they're saying here you'll still probably be hardly any recoil. So those are the changes that came on June 30th. They're possibly meta shifting. I don't think it's a meta change as much as maybe a shift. You know, like I said, you'll see the Krig or the XM4 come in a little more, maybe a little less C58 and a little less FARA, but I think it will slightly change the pickup rates for the C58 and the FARA, and slightly change it for the Krig and the XM4. We'll have to see. And then I'll just quick go over the June 24th updates since I had to make a video on that. It's just the end of the Groundfall event. The dirt bike audio was reduced, which was good. The riot shield was removed from ground loot, but it was available in supply boxes. I'm not sure why it was removed from ground loot. And then they just fixed collision issues across Verdansk, allowing players to exploit, peek, or shoot through them. Fixed an issue that caused the spotter scope ability to remain available. Fixed an issue causing the red door use interact not appear properly. But the big thing we're worried about was the weapon changes today. So if this video was helpful for you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter are down in the description below. I'll see you in Verdansk. Have a good day. Bye.